song was like, what was that? What was the? Oh Jesus, Lamborghini Mercy. What's that song?
Mercy.
Called? What was that? Was that on like an LP or something or?
It was on
what was that on?
Cruel Summer.
Someone said he was, like cranking out like in 1 year like loads of stuff, and someone was like, oh, I didn't think that was that good, and he's like, you ain't even made nothing like Mercy. Which is great. I love that.
That 2 Chainz verse should be studied.
I love the fact he's
museum.
like, yeah, shit a lot of stuff out, but here, you try and do something as good as my worst shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mercy's a great song.
I know. But that's what I love that. I love that. He's just like, yeah, it might not be my best work. As an album.
Like that.
But who the fuck are you?
2 Chainz, he knew all eyes were on him for that verse. It should be framed in my house.
What? You gonna read it out?
Yeah.
That's how we start the podcast, folks. Welcome to episode 86 now.
Yeah.
Of the Bomb Squad podcast. We're gonna have a quick recital from a young artist called McCann, aka Driven Sin, who's gonna be dropping some bars from the masterpiece Mercy.
This is one of my favorite verses of all time from Kanye West, Mercy.
Would you like a bit of this in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try and ride the beat.
Turn that shit up.
Okay, now catch up to my campaign. Coupe the colour of mayonnaise.
Oh.
I'm drunk and high at the same time. Drinking champagne on the airplane. Spits rounds like the gun range. Beat it up like Rampage. 100 bands. Cut your girl, now your girl need a band-aid. Grade A, A1. Chain the colour of Akon. Black diamonds, backpack rhyming. Co-signed by Louis Vuitton. Horsepower. All this polo on, I got horsepower. Pound of this cost 4,000. I make it rain, you want more showers. Rain pouring, all my cars is foreign, all my broads is foreign. Money tall like Jordan. And that's it.
Fucking
Unbelievable. Catch up to my campaign. Coupe the colour of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Drunk and high at the same time, drinking champagne on the airplane.
Man, the guy's crazy.
We've been drunk on an airplane. It was brewed dog. It's not as fun to say.
Yeah, what rhymes with warm Heineken?
Bang again.
Warm Heineken in the bog, smoking a bang again. Our side on the slice again.
It's not quite as luxurious. Lost Mary in the shit.
Slice again. Just like Zors. Business class full of whores.
Man, you better stop. You're acting up. You're going to set off the fire alarm.
Breakfast.
Guys, if you're enjoying the podcast currently and you would like more of the same content, the only place to find it is patreon.com. If you go to patreon.com/the Bomb Squad pod, there is the same amount of episodes, but bonus episodes. We do Ask Me Anythings. We do, reactions. We do live shows. We do everything. Get on over. It's a great community of people, and you should be a part of it. Patreon.com/the Bomb Squad pod.
Welcome to episode 86 of the podcast.
Welcome.
Oh, the chest be infected.
Sinusy?
No.
No.
Chesty.
Yeah.
Chesty. Still, to this day.
When are we going to have just all of us are in good health?
I don't know.
It's not going to be by the end of the year.
I mean, remember on the last podcast I was like, I'm on the antibiotics. Mm-hmm. Taking the last of them today, and it did say on it, does not cause drowsiness, may cause the skitter.
Yeah.
And I was having no skitter.
You're of the moxie.
Until today.
Yeah, weirdly.
No, it wasn't skitter. It was just.
Well, it was a big enough shite that you texted me saying ring the priest.
Yeah, I was 10 feet away. I was like, ring a priest.
I mean, it is funny of all the garbage we eat, and the thing that activates your shitter is a bowl of porridge.
Well, no, that once again we need to explain to you the fact that something I had an hour ago isn't going to be at my anus yet. Mm-hmm. But what I will say is, I was at my sister's yesterday, and we've talked about all the things that make you shite. Mm. Nothing more than a roast dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the contents of the roast?
Chicken olive.
Oh, wow, that'll activate it.
Stuffed chicken with a bacon around it.
Ah, oh, Jesus.
She had a lovely buttery cabbage. She had a mixed veg type thing, and she had you'd a bust.
What are we talking?
You'd a bust, and this is a big step up for my sister. Champ with bacon.
I'm already there.
With bacon in it. Champ with bacon in it.
Well, how'd that go down? That sounds fucking
Oh,
delicious.
it was great. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great. Potatoes, sprunions, and the bacon in there.
That's very tasty.
But that's a big feed. You know what I mean?
That's a mad scientist roast.
Came clap. That's not. Nah.
Bacon and champ? I'm not getting that.
You should
Mother
get
would
it.
view that as sacrilegious.
What do you mean?
She just have the champ as is, the OG champ.
Yeah.
Scallions, creamy spuds.
I feel like my sister been on maybe some sort of BBC food
That could be a
suggestion.
TikTok, maybe, no?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it could be a TikTok.
Have you tried fucking bacon in your goddamn champ?
Although what I always say about the TikTok recipes, at least they do get to the point. You know, you ever try and read a recipe on fucking BBC or anything?
Yeah.
It's way too long.
It's on a par with like an internet sort of tutorial.
Yeah.
You know, you go on the thing and they're like, when I was young, I used to call around to my grandmother's and she would have put bacon in it. And you're like, show me how to fucking do it.
Oh yeah, I remember one time looking up how to get the SIM card out of a new iPhone.
Yeah.
And like there was one video that was like 3 minutes and it's the guy being like, what's up guys, welcome to the channel. And then another one is just a guy just doing it, recording it on his phone.
Yeah.
It was 13 seconds.
Yeah, I like the shorts where the guy's just breathing in the background. So you just basically put a knife in there and prise it out.
Yeah.
That's it. I like that.
Yeah.
Don't need a fucking backstory the whole goddamn time.
I'm also not going to subscribe to your channel.
Yeah.
I'm here for one thing. I'm
Yeah.
getting out.
Yeah. I'm in here to learn how to delete my history and then I'm gone. Dickhead. I was going to say to you, I see there's another wave of things going around the internet of people like doing impressions. You know, they're like, this is every food YouTube or like Instagrammer reacting to their own food.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll be all just like, making all the shit, doing all the shit.
I love that.
And then the guy gets to the end, he just like jams a fork in this thing and just goes, you know, like, oh fuck.
But nobody reacts like that to food unless like you're being funny for the boys. Like
Yeah.
if we go out, you know, you'd be like, you know,
Yeah.
like out there. But like no one actually by themselves would ever eat food and be like,
I'd love to have the confidence to do the walk off.
oh,
You just take and go, oh my fucking,
Yeah.
come on then.
Michael does that.
But he's a black man.
Yeah, he gets away with it.
Yeah. He's allowed to act up.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be white because you're eating white food. You know, you can't be fucking biting into a ham cheese toast. Like, God damn.
Yeah, fucking white people have very little walk off food.
No.
You know, you're not walking away from anything unless you're like, get it away from me.
Like a fucking dried up soda from a Sandra. God damn. BOMBOCAAKE. And then you have to walk away.
A Vita have you walk off though?
A buttery Vita?
Buttery Vita have you walk off?
You should give Michael one of them.
I give him toasted wheaten bread.
You're like, you've had white bread? You want black bread? Yeah.
Or Jamaica loaf.
Jamaica loaf?
Jamaica loaf is walk off.
How much Jamaica loaf are they eating in Jamaica?
Absolutely zero.
You know?
Absolutely
Do you
zero.
reckon if someone was like, oh, meet my new friend that he's from Jamaica, and someone's ma's like, Jesus, you'd love a Jamaica cake. I've got 15 of them for you. And then he tastes it like, me don't have this upon my house. You know?
They should have an actual Jamaican advertise the Jamaica loaf in Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
McVitie's.
I know, but it's like Rolls Royce. It's so good you don't need to advertise it.
That's true.
You know?
Jamaica loaf and Rolls Royce, same cloth.
I'd love to, yeah. I'd love to say
BOMBOCAAKE. BOMBOCAAKE, big great name.
Any Jamaicans out there, give us a shout. Is there any Jamaicans? Have you imagine you went to Jamaica and they were like, we call this Ireland loaf or something.
Yeah.
Irish loaf.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what the fuck is this? This is absolutely banging.
It is funny because there's a guy that my father used to know that worked at Aiken Promotions called Jamaican. But he would say it and I thought he was saying Jamaican.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm only after off the phone there, Jamaican.
But that is it,
This is pumping. I'm like,
that is Mr. Aiken, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
that is,
the Aiken.
That is Aiken Promotions.
Yeah.
Is he still around?
Nope.
Pass away. God
R.I.P.
rest him. God rest him. He's started a fine empire.
He has.
He has indeed. I've used it myself, down in Vicar Street there. Mm-hmm. Shout out Jamaican.
Oh, aye.
Sending in the stouts. He's trained them well.
He has.
Unasked for
You
stouts.
get treated quite well.
What fruit do you want? Orange, banana, it's all there.
Yeah.
Do a gig up north, you're like, could I put in a fucking pre-order 2 weeks away for a toilet roll in this toilet?
£42.
And they'll be like, yeah, we'll get someone to send you an invoice through. And it's bar prices too per sheet, not per roll.
That's the thing. People think, a green room is like, it's just free stuff. Not the case at all.
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes it can, like, egg in there.
Yeah.
If you're down south, sometimes they will give you a couple of wee freebies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Pretty much open bar. But a lot of times it's like, they're like, do you want a couple of beers? And you're like, take a couple of beers, why not? And then you look at your invoice, you're like, oh fuck, I made no profit there.
A couple of beers,
Yeah.
$84.99.
Yeah.
We were filming in the Telegraph the other day where I've gigged many times. Me and the Zors were over there.
Flex.
And freezing, of course. It's a derelict kip. But
It is.
done a bit of work to it. But we've done a bit of work to the green room. I've been in the green room. You know what I mean? That's where I had to stash McCartney's big fucking rubber ass at the bottom.
Yes.
Had to stash that. Multiple dildos.
Would have been freezing.
And, you okay, Pat?
Yeah, no, I'm all good.
But I knew where the green room was. We were filming the other day, and I went down, and obviously, like, all these bands that play regularly leave their rider in there. Cleaned them out. I was like, here, this is where I make my money back.
Yeah.
I was taking fucking herbal teas.
Ah, man, so rock and roll.
Manuka honey.
So rock and roll.
Manuka honey with fucking lemon and ginger.
Whose rider was that? System of a Downs?
Maybe. 2 Door Cinema Club. I was just like, fucking, there we go. That's where we'll make our money back.
Green teas, what else was in this rider?
Well, this is like the dregs of everyone else's rider. This is the red out part of the rider. Where they've ordered, like, someone's went like, oh, I need honey for a wee tea for my voice. And they've got, like, 12 litres of honey.
Yeah.
And then I came in. Steal it.
Man, porridge is never going to be the same.
Kieran was there and he goes, there was 24 pack of Walkers, and he goes, if I was there would have been a different time, I'd have just taken him for the car.
2 weeks ago?
A different time, and I was like, what if I wasn't in the room?
Well, I will never forget,
Stealing is fun though.
friend of the show and fellow comic. You'll know as soon as I say the story.
Okay.
Was said about how he had a wild addiction, a debilitating addiction of eating just multi-packs of crisps. But like would buy the multi-packs and then eat them at the house. And I was like, man, in all the eras of fat I've had, I've never once done that.
Just being like, oh, I'll treat myself to a multi-pack.
Tucked into a full multi-pack. There is something psychologically there. Like if the crisps were all in the bag like that, you might tear through them.
Yeah, you get the share bag and you'd be like, I'm not sharing this with
Not
anybody.
a chance. Yeah. But the shame of opening up multiple little bags should get to you.
Yeah. Unless it's, like you with the mini digestives, like it feels like, you know what I mean? If you can eat one, disperse of it, and then be like, here's the next one. Oh, I'm only doing it in little handfuls.
Yeah. 94 calories a bag, still can't go over that.
94 calories a bag. And what sort of crisps were these? Were these special crisps? Or was he just going...
just chatting your standard like Theo,
really?
Kind of,
God damn, what a hill to die on that is.
Oh, crazy. Shit hill. Crisps?
Crisps? The hill of crisps?
Speaking of which, I couldn't sleep last night. Got to bed at like 4. But about 3 o'clock in the morning was like down around the kitchen. I was just looking for a wee something. Just looking for a wee bit of dopamine in the pantry.
Just like fucking narcos, your man. Just staring at the cupboards.
And so all we had, and I've been down this road so many times before, and I don't know why I never learned my lesson. I had a couple of Pringles.
4 in the morning?
No, 3 in the morning. Went to bed at 4. But man, my breath the next day, just that fermented cheese and onion, just lying there all night.
Yeah, did you get a brush in? Did you brush them before you went to bed?
Oh, I did. I didn't do nothing.
Nothing. Just
Tato will overpower, or sorry, Pringles will overpower Colgate. Like
it just
every time.
Oh fuck that mixture. That mixture, bro.
And then it took the second brush this morning before it even got away.
God damn. There were some crisps I had at one point, and I remember this is like at a party scenario, and you're like fucking we bit of crisps, nice beer, oh nice, and like the amount of shit I put through my body, and it was like the only thing I could taste.
Yeah,
and that's right. I remember now I had to get a flight, and for some reason everyone was like, oh, we'll have a few beers the night before, even though you have to get up at 4 in the morning, and I got up with it was like peri flavored something. And I just woke up at 4 in the morning to get this flight, and I'm like, cancel everything. Yeah. I'll be scraping my mouth for the next fucking week.
That's what it is, just that death breath. Nothing else leaves you like that.
Do you know what leaves me a bit death breathy?
I had a crunchy too. Sorry, go ahead. I had a crunchy as well. I was like 3 a.m. prime time for honeycomb.
Yeah, and you're not swallowing crunchy or Pringles. That's all just lodged in your teeth again.
Oh yeah, absolute mess.
You're just like
Disaster of a mixture.
I'll just keep it there.
Yeah.
Oh god, keeping it healthy anyway. We're turning ours around.
100% recalibration.
Gotta have something sweet even in the Pringles. Like, otherwise not be able to sleep.
Classic Irish disease of something sweet.
Something sweet after
savoury.
I was up in the middle of the night too. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Man, too was just.
I think it's because I've been sick and haven't been able to. Not that I work out loads, but I work out clearly. Shut up! Shut the. Shut up!
Sorry. No, I couldn't hold it down.
I do it enough.
You do be in the shred shed, yes.
I do it enough to like just blow a bit of steam off.
Uh-huh.
But the steam's not getting blown. Mm-hmm. So I fucking fall asleep for half an hour, wake up, just some noise. I thought Eddie was breathing weird down the wee machine, and then it turns out just the way our bedroom is, it was Maureen just breathing weird beside me, and it was echoing around the room.
Yeah.
I thought my son was in the next bedroom, just being like, and then I sat up and I'm like, oh, it's you.
Man, see the other day whenever we were sitting
So I was anxious.
in that green room in Derry, and there was a stage where like we were all like chatting, and then I looked over at you, and like you just put your phone wild close to your face and went, hello? And I was like, has he cooked the goose? And you were chatting to Eddie in the baby cam.
I was trying to. I don't think that function works on it.
And I was like, man, are you trying to put that cub in therapy?
Yeah. The scare the shit. You've seen, because they give you that function, like when you get those cameras where people like leave their dog at home.
Yeah.
And the dog's fucking not speaking to anybody for 9 hours at a time. And people will be like, well, Sparky, are you doing all right? Dog gets so super hyped. And then you'll be like, good boy, lie down in your bed. I'll be home in 5 hours.
Yeah.
The dog's like, fuck's sake, man.
Yeah.
But growing another tail here.
It is funny to talk to your dog through a camera.
But you're supposed to be able to do that to your baby.
Yeah.
The baby's like, and you're like, calm down in the middle of the night in pure darkness.
I was surprised.
Calm down, would you?
I was surprised at how little of a fuck he give. Because he was like jumping on the bed, and then you were saying hello, and I
don't think he could hear me though. I think that camera's been fucked around the room. So
that would have spooked me.
Yeah, I've done it before when it did work, and he was like, "What the fuck is? It'd be scary, like."
Of course it is. If you're in your room having a good time, playing about with Lego, and then all of a sudden you hear hello.
Yeah.
And you try and tell your man, she's like, it was nothing. You were just imagining it.
I'd love to meet a set of parents where that works for them.
Yeah.
Where there's like, settle down, love. There you go. And the baby's in the pure darkness being like, all right.
My ma has that with babies. She's a baby whisperer.
Yeah?
Oh, you could take any, like my ma at the time could have been like Super Nanny. What a show that was. They just get the,
shut up, you little. Do you remember? It was brilliant.
That's Blue Nanny.
It wasn't far off that. You're not being firm enough with your child.
Yeah.
Shut up, you little fucking nonce. You can hit your mother. I'll knock your fucking.
You wouldn't fuck with Joe Frost. She was.
And everyone was like, Joe, have you got kids? And she's like, I wouldn't have these fucking little wankers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she was laying down the law.
Super Nanny did lay down the law. Yeah. But then you had that other weird one too, where they had like, it was like an American one, but they had like 3 British witches. And they all had like this chamber where they got sent these video messages, kind of like Zordon from Power Rangers. And then they'd go to the house and they would put manners in the children, but they were a bit more mannerly about it, a bit more mystical and like whimsical shit. Whereas Joe Frost was just no bullshit, straight to the fucking thing.
That was in that beautiful time period of TV where you could get away with just scandalous shit on Channel 4.
Oh yeah.
I always talk about that one with a guy, the fat one with a guy. He was fat and then he lost weight and then was it Secret Eaters or something?
What was that?
He would just be like, we're in Southampton talking to these 2 fatties.
Oh,
he would literally say that.
Fatty bum bums, I remember that one.
Yeah, fatty bum bums. Yeah. Is that the one where they had the big fat woman and she was like talking to the kid and she's like, listen, go and get the back of the multi-pack, get the multi-pack of discos. Don't bring me any of that singular fucking packet bullshit. I want the real deal, baby. 12 packets, bring it in. And this wee kid runs off and brings this fucking absolute monster back 12 packs of crisps. And she's like, yeah, baby.
To be fair though, a 12 pack of discos
are good.
Would have you getting scraped off the bed.
Disco, Americans had Pringles, we had discos. It's the same thing, I think.
Yeah.
But thicker.
Yeah.
Thicker disco. What the fuck are we talking about? How do we get here? Getting up in the middle of the night, eating shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was awake. I recharge quickly. I'm like a spaniel.
Yeah, if I get a good 20-minute kip, I'm right as rain then, like.
Yeah, I was lying in that bed, just like, and then also my testicles were driving me mental. Since we're oversharing, took into the bollocks yesterday.
Oh Jesus!
I don't know why.
Man, just let it grow.
I don't know why. I did let it grow for like way too long.
No, there's no such thing. There is a cutoff point where they won't grow anymore. You know?
Huh?
Your pubes will not get to the point where it's like coming over your trousers. You know? You're a married man. Let that thing grow.
It was coming out the bottom of the trousers. Was my issue. Long beard.
On the asshole?
No, on the bollocks.
So hang on. So you have testicle hairs that are so long they're going beneath your briefs?
Not literally, but you know what I mean. It was getting out of hand. But it wasn't. But I needed to like shave my face and my head and everything. I didn't even bother doing that.
Man, who are you trying to impress? Just let it fly.
I don't know. I was just like, let me see the base of it one more time.
You don't need to see the base.
But you get. Oh, I do. I need every little helps.
Yeah.
Tesco's dick. But I was like, you get one go at it, and it's like mystery length.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The thing's got numbers.
Yeah.
And you're going, I don't know what 1 is. I don't know what 6 is.
You know what you're getting.
So I'll pick somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
3. It's all quite short. Took that one divot out of it, and I was like, fuck.
You get number 3 in the base?
Aye.
Tight enough cut?
Yeah. But how was it a no? You know, but then you're like, I can't leave a bald square. The anti-Hitler over the...
Well, it's not the same as barber logic. You know, number 3, tight enough cut. You know, one, you're going for a skin fade.
I would, I've shaved my head enough where I'll be like, this is a shaver for your head.
Yeah.
I know what a 1 is. I know what a 3 is.
Would this also suit the base?
Yeah, but the increments of length,
Yeah.
different for the bag shaver.
Yeah.
So I took into it with a 3 and went, well, we're gonna have to even this out now.
Man, the mental image of just you shaving your bag makes me so happy.
Yeah, it's fucking grotesque, man. And there's no safe place to do it. You need to be doing it in like a fucking wind tunnel.
That's what I'm saying. Do you even inform your wife that you're going to do that? Or do you
Why
just
would I
like
do
sneak
that?
off?
Why would I do that?
Well, like, what if she like needs you? And you're like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, I'm just, you know.
What if there's like a medical emergency?
Yeah, like if she needed
Quickly!
you.
And I'm like, 1 second.
You have to go downstairs with a half-shaven bag.
Yeah.
I know. Why are men embarrassed about, you know?
I don't know why I did. I have no idea why I did it even.
Yeah.
I was just getting a regular shower and I just went like, was there any battery life in that? And there was. I'm like, sure, while we're here.
Well, that's the only time anyone ever shaves their pubes is either they have a notion,
Yeah.
or, you know, they're a single man and they're going on a date and they're like, well, make it lucky, you know?
Yeah.
Better see a chicken fillet.
I don't know what this was. I don't know what took over me. I was just like, why not? If it's near you, you'll take
This
it.
is true. You were in the shower. It was right there.
It was near me. I took it.
Sure, you're only a man.
And I was just like, here we go. And then once, you know, it was like, you know, it's like getting a lawnmower and going like, does this work on the grass? And you take one chunk out of it and you go, oh, well, that now
I'm going to have to finish it.
that looks mental.
Yeah.
Not going to go the whole fucking way around.
No, you can't take one chunk out of the grass.
But when you see it all together, you're like, Jesus Christ.
Were you happy with the final product?
I mean, aesthetically,
Yeah.
sort of. The feel of it,
Yeah.
not great at
Itchy?
2 in the morning when I had a pair of boxers full of fucking ants.
Itchy?
Itchy.
Yeah, it is very itchy.
Clammy.
I made the mistake one time of shaving my bag before I departed on a plane
Oh,
the next day, and that was an absolute nightmare.
Torture.
Middle seat as well. And the whole time I'm trying to make it look like I'm not scratching my dick.
Yeah.
So the people to the left and right of me are concerned
Yeah.
that they're sitting with someone with scabies.
Yeah.
So I just be like, you know, leaning in to like get the tray, and then while I'm leaning in, just fucking hitting the don't with my elbow, but it would sort the scratch.
You're going, can I get a wee blanket, please? Yeah. You're standing over there.
That might be the move, actually. Yeah, scratch under a blankie.
Yeah. Or do the similar to going to the toilet and getting your ass out.
Yeah,
Just go in and let that bag out.
man, I tell you, like, you know, I haven't done your technique quite yet, Niall, where it's like specifically go to do it, but I did take a shite and had the trousers down.
Yeah.
And I get it.
Yeah.
I get the hype.
Kilt, that's what I need this weather.
Honestly, that'd be the move for airport travel.
Just walk around with a stench.
Breezy kilt.
Yeah.
You know, nice breezy
Just
kilt.
letting the air around that fucking plane bag.
I wouldn't trust myself with a kilt in the plane.
No. Nah, you couldn't.
It'd be like forgetting to tie a knot on a fucking bin bag.
Yeah. Just
You know?
spilling.
It'd be pure bin juice, like
Spilling off this.
pure bin juice in the Aer Lingus flight. It's a minor terrorist attack, actually. If you were killed on the plane, that is. That's terrorist activity.
Yeah. Getting that swamp bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's looks like having a cactus in my pants right now.
How recent did you shave her?
I think it was yesterday morning.
Is she bristly? Have you touched it with the back of the knocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cute way to say wank. Touch it with the back of the knocks. I mean, it's absolutely pointless on my body because every other inch of it's hairy as fuck.
Yeah.
I need a full body. I need a 2 all over.
It wouldn't look right.
Just going into a barber and going, gives a 2 all over. And there's up the leg, up the back, up the front, round the back.
It'd be so weird if you were clean shaven all over. It'd be so fun.
That'd be disgusting. It'd be fucking disgusting.
Like you suit the love rug, like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I, on the other hand, am a seal.
If I just had the big fucking white ditties. The big white veiny dits.
Like, look at that there, sir.
Yeah, you can count them. Like,
oh yeah.
I'd say there's about 38 hairs there.
Weirdly, like on the actual areola of the tit, there's more hair there than the chest.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing sadder when you do see a fella with his top off and he just has that ring of hair around the nips.
Yeah.
You know, if you were a girl who wasn't into hair, that's more disgusting than a guy completely covered in hair.
I admit I went
just
to
got
school.
the two donuts around the nips.
We used to call him slammy nips. He had fat pepperami tits. Like, and it was like, do you know like men can't get ditties from, you know, eating too many Pringles? And his like slopped down.
Yeah.
But like the areola almost had its own boob.
Yeah.
So he had like 2 tits.
Yeah.
So he'd have like his normal peck.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a wee bit flumpy, whatever. And then a whole new tit would come for the areola.
Yeah.
It was mental.
There's a name for that.
He had something.
There's a name for that. Hold on, mate. It's called.
So we were just mocking someone with medical disability?
Yeah, because there's a lot of. What's it called? Gyno chest. Let me see. Gynecomastia is a common condition that causes men to have larger than normal breasts.
Click on the images. That's literally it. Yeah, that was literally. Yeah, he had tits.
So he had the puffy dog neck.
Yeah,
tits.
but they were like bright red. I've never seen redder tits in my life.
Because
they look sore.
What'll happen is, see, like this chap here, he's in good shape,
good neck, but has tits.
Good, yeah. So he'll go in and they suck out the tit, what's left of it, and then you're just left with the peck.
I don't think he ever got it sucked. I think he just went to Australia.
Someone will suck him. Someone will be into it.
See, in terms of like, you know, secondary school like nicknames, salami nips is a tough one. Like,
yeah, fuck, calm down.
guys, full Slipknot concert.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there was a guy in our rugby team. But this is sort of banter that goes around rugby teams. I think they just called them tits. And there was another kid around our street and people just called them bellies. But the guy's good at rugby, you know, he got the respect. You know, it was almost like friendly fire.
Simple nicknames like that really make me chuckle.
It'd be like
there's no layers to it.
It'd be like everyone would call him tits, and then someone else would call him tits that weren't familiar. And people were like, you watch your mouth around tits.
Yeah.
Knock your bollocks in. You know? You watch your fucking mouth around my tits.
That's good camaraderie.
Good camaraderie, yeah. But that's a real thing.
I had no idea.
Yeah. And I mean, like, it's
what is that?
I mean, look at that. It nearly seems, you see a lot of bodybuilders get this where, like, you know, they've been fucking with
estrogen.
Yeah, they've been fucking with their hormones, and so they're absolutely jacked. But then somehow they grew titties at the same time.
Yeah,
and then they got to go get the wee operation where you get them sucked.
Yeah, we had a couple of boys back in the day were taking the testosterone tablets, and then had to go on the estrogen ones, and then because of that they had sensitive nipples, but it didn't do that.
Sensitive?
Yeah,
some people might be into that.
You know, like if a breeze of wind hits them the wrong way when they're wearing a tank top, they
come
feel weird. Yeah, basically, yeah,
just
pretty much it. Scientifically come.
That'd be nice to throw into the mix.
Come from the wind?
No, a set of fucking sensitive nips. Folks, this is a paid advertisement from BetterHelp Therapy Online.
This month, it's all about gratitude.
It's all about showing appreciation for people and things in our life. But you know who we don't get to thank enough?
Who's that called?
Ourselves.
It's sometimes hard to remind ourselves that we're trying our best to make sense of everything.
And in this crazy world, that isn't easy.
Here's a reminder to send some thanks to the people in your life, including yourself.
A great way to do this is to use BetterHelp Therapy online.
And it's also useful for learning positive coping skills and how to set boundaries.
It empowers you to be the best version of yourself, and it's not just reserved for people who have experienced extreme trauma, etc.
With over 5,000 therapists in the UK already, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a wide variety of expertise in mental health.
Let the gratitude flow with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/BSP. That's betterhelp.com/BSP, which of course stands for
Bomb Squad Pod. Tell you what nearly made me bust yesterday by accident.
Okay. A crunchy at 3 a.m.
That was a shame. Went around to my friend's house, Mark's Donaldson's, and we were there.
Shout out.
Shout out Donaldsy, a friend of the pod. And his ma was there, and she got this, like, man, it's mad that people will just buy things to shortcut, just exercising. Mm-hmm. So it's like this board that like vibrates at a real high frequency.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Short on the fucking...
Yeah, we all had to turn that.
Oh, you must have been.
Man, I tell you what.
It's been like a strip club in
Atlanta. Man, I know. Serve 1 5 or something. And it was like, I stood in it, right? And I swear to God, like, because you do, I think it's like, there's like 2 footprint things on it, and you put your foot in like close if you want to imitate a walk, and far apart if you want to imitate a run. Man, imitate a run my hole. I put my 2 feet apart like that, and I was like, I'm actually going to come in this kitchen. Oh my God. Because it was just this vibrational sensation going up your thighs.
Yeah.
And then, your ass cheeks are clapping, you're making a clap. Like the bag is bouncing up and down. Like, and I'm just like, if I stay in this for a good 3 minutes, I ain't got good bust. Like, yeah, 100%. 100%. I got to have it hard, like, had to sit down with a cushion immediately so his ma wouldn't see.
You nearly got hard from the machine?
I did get hard from the machine.
Oh my God.
Do you know what I mean?
No one, that's why she's bought it. She don't want to exercise at all. You'll be ordering one of those to your flat in New York.
I actually didn't say that.
And when you're doing we exercises,
I was like, Michelle, how much does this cost? And I was expected to be like £300 or something stupid. It was like 80 quid.
Yeah.
She's like, I bought it off Amazon. I was like, prime that
to my door. Who needs a flashlight or whatever? I'll be busting in this.
I know you could run for miles and never come. Like, stand us for 10 minutes, you're about to bust.
You could run for miles and never come. I guess we'll never know. But it's a bit like those. Have you seen those Pilates like revolving massagers?
Yeah.
You're like, come on now. You're like, it helps the muscular recovery and cellulite. And you're like, come on now, Gillis. Does it? What are you recovering from? A game of badminton you played in 1981? Or are you just in here to mash your giblets to pieces?
The blurt masher.
5,000
JML product.
Yeah. Are you looking your blood mashed?
Sir, my mom thinks JML is like Tesla. I swear to God, she's just like, everything's groundbreaking.
I got the membership to JMLX. You know what I just bought? Hoover for the Hoover. They were laughing about it, friends, but I've got it.
Oh my God.
Let me just get a quick visual on this. Is that what you call it? Pilates massage. Yeah, it's like you're going out with someone and they're like just going to fucking... What am I looking for? What would you call that?
I knew what it was from what you said,
yeah,
Pilates massager, but I don't know the actual name for it.
Let me see. I mean, that's so funny that you'd be in someone's house testing out a bit of fitness equipment. Like, I'm gonna bust. I'm gonna actually, but bro, did I send that video of the girl getting her tailbone worked?
Nah.
Someone within going like, oh, I hurt my tailbone doing snowboarding. Mm-hmm. Bro, this guy was in her asshole, like.
Oh,
through the pants.
Talk about spoofing.
The guy was like, yeah, I gotta go with that there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she gets up like, oh, I feel great now. Oh, why can't I find this motherfucking thing? But yeah, there's bound to be a bunch of aunties going in there and just like, I am big into Pilates right now.
100%.
Just remember some movies and all people would be like, oh, I'm going to sit in the washing machine.
Yeah. Which, did I tell you about the fucking, what do you call it? It's not a frat house. It's not a frat house, it's sorority. I was talking about an induction. They have to do the same sort of inductions the same way the fellas do. And they're all mad, like, and they all involve being sexually assaulted.
Hazing.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Hazing. So, like, one of the female hazing things was a girl had to sit on a washing machine, and any part that jiggled, they would like mark it with a permanent marker and be like, you have to lose that. Is that not the most fucked up thing you've ever heard?
Yeah. Yeah.
For a sorority? I'd be like, I don't want to drink with you skinny bitches.
What if you just had a fucking big set of tits?
I tell you what.
And you're like, they'll be jiggling regardless.
If I was in a washing machine, I'd have to do full blackface.
We're going to circle
Everything would jiggle.
the circle of bits that are jiggling.
I would look like one of them villains from the Power Rangers. Yeah. Just covered. Full morph suit.
Yeah, that's mean. But it's not, what is it, a sports team or something? Gives a fuck if you're fat or not?
No, it's basically like a fucking drinking thing.
Yeah.
Like frat house is just essentially, I actually went past the frat house on my journey to get my phone in Nashville when I had to go to the boonies in the middle of fucking nowhere. And we drove past a frat house, and it was like right beside the college campus. And they had like the fucking, the big, what do you call them logos again?
Big Greek fucking shit.
Big Greek fuck up, big blue flag, and all a couple of boys standing outside smoking beans. And I was like, you'd love to see, is it enough crack that you can validate these like mental hazing things they do? I don't want to hang out with anybody enough to do that.
I wouldn't make it.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Getting some fucking nerd being like, yeah, we got the new guy here and all, fucking take your trousers off, we're going to spank you. I'd be like, you fucking touch me.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll fuck you through that window.
100%.
Pussy.
And they just like let it happen. And then it's like a thing of like, oh, well, now that a really embarrassing thing has happened to you, we now trust you to be part of this drinking crew.
Yeah, but that sounds like all those old, Skull and Bones, all those like elite fucking schools that, every fucking president or prime minister ends up going to.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, it's not far off Epstein's Island. All these elites.
I was going to say.
They're all at it. They're like, we're going to get some, we're all bound together by humiliation. You're going to do me a few favors in business in 20 years time because I have a photo of you're dick in a pig's mouth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Is that what it is?
Well, I'd probably just be like, you know what, upload that. I'll use it as tour poster.
I need all the promo I can get. I'm going to Port of Ferry next week. Get that fucking dick in a pig's mouth photo out. Bro, how many of the Nordics you taking? I thought you in one go?
No.
I thought you had a full stack.
No, cheers. No, gums would fall off me.
That's all you've left now in this sobriety.
The gums?
The Nordics?
Oh, they'll go to at some stage.
We were talking, Niall, about the sort of ADHD YouTube wormholes you go into.
Oh, aye.
The daisy chains.
And you're like, when we've done a bit more prep someday, we'll can you get that on your, it'll be the searches, it'll be like your history?
Just look at your history. Like I was saying to him today in the car, like I started off, so like I was saying to him, my YouTube algorithm right now, because the past few days I've been looking up, I'm curious about getting off the drink. So I'm like, people talking about sobriety, da. And then my YouTubers went, oh, he's looking about getting sober, but he also loves comedy podcasts. Let's combine the two. So I found a clip of Steve-O talking about sobriety, right? Which then led me into a video of Steve-O talking about his current relationship with Bam Margera. And like looking back at it now, I'm like, I don't care. And then it led into Best of Viva La Bam season 3,
nice.
Which then led into the rise and decay of Bam Margera, which then led into like, what the fuck was it then? Like some other bullshit. And I was like, man, how
Don
the fuck? Don Vito being a nonce.
Jesus.
And I was like, man, how the fuck did I get here? I'm just looking to get off the drink and I'm watching videos of Don Vito.
No wonder you're eating crunchies at 3 a.m. You need a melatonin at 10. See you later.
But I was telling you that and you were like, I feel like the level of sobriety that you're trying to achieve or the reasons you want to achieve it are a lot different from Steve-O's.
Yeah, like, you're like, oh, I feel like I might sort of quit drinking for like a year or whatever. And then you go to the far extremes where there's like Steve-O being like, I hit the last vein in my scrotum and I was injecting heroin into it and huffing paint in my asshole. And then he's like, I was just thinking of knocking off the stouts for a year. You'll be watching that. What's that fucking soft white underbelly? And someone will be like, I sucked 9 AIDS cocks just for $20. And you're like, I just, spent my last $5 on a buckfast. That was it.
I'm just trying to lay off the heart.
I'm just trying to fucking maybe not be eating Dominoes after 6 pints. And these guys are like fucking, my arm fell off, dude, due to necrosis. I was injecting heroin into an open pussy wound.
Yeah, dude.
And you're like, I don't know, I just had a sore head one day.
Steve-O's vocal range is very...
But that came from, was that like doing whippets or something?
Oh, yeah.
Like huffing the... Which they do now. They call it galaxy gas.
Oh, yeah. Poor Kanye was whipped up in the galaxy gas.
Yeah. It's funny though, because we'll just talk like that for a second.
Yeah.
That thing I watched with a guy, it was like one of these food TikTok things where it was like a stall where they're handing out like like a barbecue thing, and they would just interview people who traveled to get it.
Yeah.
And this guy comes up and he's just like, and they're like, "Hey man, where are you from?" I was like, "I'm from Louisiana. I came down here for the ribs."
Yeah, everyone would be listening to that new Kanye album and be like, that's a great use of autotune. It's just whippet voice.
Yeah.
You know?
Lamborghini Mercy. It just makes you sound fat.
Yeah.
You on the galaxy gas?
Yeah, I sound like I'm on whippets.
I drove the whole way down here for ribs. Well, then it just kind of fades off and then you're grand. It's fucking... All these drugs, just there's more and more kit involved.
Oh, well.
Do you know what I mean? Back in the day, all you needed was a bag of powder and a key.
Yeah.
And now these coming in with a fucking tank full of gas.
It's mental.
We're getting out the old boys. Yes.
You know the boys just Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah, just fucking. You need a separate bag for your carryout.
Did you ever watch Viva La Bam back in the day?
Something like that. Was there like a bunch? Was there like a bunch of shows?
It was like him and all his mates just torturing his parents.
Yeah, that's right.
It was great.
Big Phil.
But then you watch it now and you're like, man, Jesus, they're fairly wrecking that house. You know?
Too much money.
Yeah.
You know, decking about and fucking.
It makes me sad now, poor Bam Margera, because he's kicked the goose altogether. Like,
you do pickle yourself.
yeah.
Did he have some sort of? Was he in Belfast recently or something?
Oh yeah, that's right.
What was he complaining about?
A tattoo artist, was it?
Tried to charge him too much money or something.
Yeah, he got into like a public dispute with him in the street. Someone recorded it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why?
But the show is so funny to watch because it's all like Bam Margera, and even the intro to the show is like
it's great.
real heavy rock. It's I'm going to give you what you need, and then it's like him at the very end being like, it's like, he's Bam Margera. What will he do next? And he's like, whatever the fuck I want, dude. And then it's like the show is just Don Vito is so funny because when he goes to like when he gets angry, his dialect and voice completely go.
Yeah.
So he's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Fucking chimpanzees.
Yeah.
And the whole show is just him fucking with him, his old boy, and his ma, and them all getting furious. But there's an episode where like him and Johnny Knoxville were like in a prank war, and it starts off with Knoxville comes around to his house, cuts his Hummer in half, like literally saws it in half. And then Bam Margera walks out, and you know he's loaded because he barely cares. He's like, just woke up, it can't be arsed with.
Yeah.
And the two of them go back and forth in a prank war. But like some of them, you're watching them and you're like, if any of my friends did that, I'm immediately deleting their contact. One of them was, they were at this like diner, and Bam goes to the toilet, and Knoxville, he's eating seafood chowder, which mad choice for a diner. Knoxville like slurps it up into his mouth and then spits it into another bowl and then leaves that bowl for Bam when he comes back, and he eats it, and then he immediately be sick in the toilet, right? And then Ryan Dunn, he's laughing, R.I.P. They take his wallet and they throw it in the pishy bogs.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is like, if any of these events happen to me, I'd be like, I'm not hanging out with you guys anymore.
Yeah, I need to go to therapy now.
Yeah.
So he threw up just because your man had it in his mouth and spat it in a new thing?
Yeah, they told him, and then he just immediately went to the toilet and boked. But they're all like, you know, it's all like, they're all fucking with each other, and then it's, you know, you're seeing something where you're like, God, that is like kind of traumatizing, and then it immediately cuts to and you're like, who gives a fuck, rock and roll, man?
Yeah.
Fucking go to the wheels fall off.
They're all fucking, that's brat life.
Yeah.
That's brat life. You can't be acting like a wee spoiled dick when you're like 45.
Yeah, Bam Margera was in the brat summer for too long. That's what happened. Stay in the brat summer too long, you get burnt.
Brat for eternity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be all just like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking emo and raging at everything.
There also is a shelf
I'm
life.
50.
There is a shelf life for that, like, you know, Goth Prince look as well.
Yeah.
Like, it looked cool at the time. He was wearing like the oversized like him t-shirts with a fucking like, what's that symbol?
Pentagram?
Pentagram, all that shit. You know, you're looking at it. He's got chains on. I'm like, he looks pretty cool there actually. You know, he's got like a element like beanie cap on. 50 with the same look, tough.
Yeah.
Tough to pull off.
Yeah.
You know, put on a sweater or something.
You hop on that skateboard, you're a wee bit too fat.
Aye.
You know, you're not getting as much air as you used to in the pop. It just
CKY Winnie the Pooh.
it just starts to turn into like a French horn, or what do we call it? It's the fat guy falls off a snapping skateboards like a motherfucker. Which I was doing at 15 when everyone else was skating. I was like, yeah, I skate too. It broke again. Just making firewood.
Then I was watching a documentary about him, and you know, all of a sudden I'm emotionally invested in Bam Margera at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, it is right enough for the mighty fall.
Oh.
And there's like boys talking about him and all, and they're chatting about how he used to be a great skateboarder, and I don't know, it was Sean Penn or someone was like, I can't.
Sean Penn?
He can't pop shove it like he used to.
Sean Penn?
They had Sean Penn in one of the episodes.
Motherfucker just pops up everywhere. One of the finest skateboarders I've ever known.
Yeah, Sean Penn was just sitting there being like, the man can't pop shove it like he used to in 2003.
And he keeps going back to it as like therapy, you know?
Yeah.
Man, I'm cleaning myself up. I'm getting back into the skating. Now's the time.
Yeah.
X Games, here we come.
One of the biggest regrets of my life.
What?
There's never picking up a board. You know? I did have that one WWF Monday Night Raw skateboard, and I went down my driveway, fell off it, my mom put it in the bin.
Yeah. Fucking death trap.
Straight in the bin.
Fucking death. You're too big.
Oh,
like,
it was always too big
just
for a
in
board.
general, too tall, too everything.
Yeah.
You know? I'd love to be, you know, a cute, small, muscular man and be on a BMX.
Oh man,
Love a
life I would
BMX.
have if I was just like a slender man who could tuck like a white t-shirt into a pair of jeans.
Oh.
You know, have a couple of them wee shitty like arm tattoos. Yeah. You know, that look like scrawly. I'd be that.
Yeah.
You know, I'd have a board.
Ultimate hipster.
Oh yeah, I would. You know, I'm too fat to be a hipster, to be a proper hipster.
But it's not even the fatness, it's the bigness.
Yeah, you can't be a big hipster.
Yeah. Gotta be
You know?
slight.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to find jeans in somewhere and to be like, these are nice and worn in.
Yeah.
I saw a funny video the other day and a guy was like, you know, putting on the most badass outfit to go for the gayest coffee ever. Yeah. And the guy was literally like fucking, you know, like big biker boots with this fucking shit on it and these nice worn in jeans and a belt. And he put a knife in the belt and then a fucking vintage leather jacket and combing his hair back and all. And then he's just like standing outside somewhere with a fucking caramel latte. Like,
Yeah, just to be like, I hope Mug's grand, yeah.
yeah, I can deal with almonds, yeah. Speaking of almonds, Maureen dropped something in front of me. Last night I was sitting on the computer in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Chocolate orange covered almonds.
Fuck off.
Bust Central. Which is one of those fake health snacks. Uh-huh. You know, they're like, it's just a wee almond. And then you ever see those fucking things where they're like, you know, someone's got like a fucking large Big Mac meal with 12 nuggets. And they're like, this is this many calories. And then this is how many calories it is in almonds.
Yeah.
And it's like 4 almonds.
Yeah, man. A Big Mac meal every time.
Yeah. Give me that.
I mean, both will leave you starving 2 hours later.
Yeah.
McDonald's goes through you like air. You know, the McAir is just complete shit.
Don't go through straight to the hips.
It does.
Straight to the gyno tits.
And there's something about the drive-through as well. There's a psychology there where, you know, you really don't feel like you've had a meal, because if you go somewhere and you sit down and you have it, I feel like for some reason you feel more full than if you just drive through with your mate needing a car park shamefully.
Yeah. When it's in a bag, you know, it's like a mystery.
Yeah.
Oh.
As in, what have they fucked up?
Like you know, but it's like it's not in front of you.
Yeah.
You're going like, oh, where's my chips? Oh, a bag of chips.
Yeah. Oh, the bag chips. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
a fat man fucking having right there.
Yeah.
A couple of bag chips.
You were faffing about after the McDonald's, or we got the order, and you were like, I was like, take that drink and all, and you looked away for a second. I was holding your chips, and there's a big long one sticking out, and I just went, had it.
You dirty bastard.
See, talk about pranks, bro.
And you kept that inside for 4 days?
Talk about pranks. I'll get you.
Oh man, you're the prank master.
I'm the fucking prank master,
You
general.
might be the prank master.
I had another. That's enough of the internet moments.
Was it no neck J?
No, it wasn't no neck J. It was a man in South America fucking a donkey. Which
Twitter?
Yep.
You need to delete Twitter.
Which I was like, is this even... Am I going to go to jail?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I remember watching that Vice documentary years ago where they were like, you know, there was such a religious, strict society. There was no sex before marriage. It was absolutely illegal. But you could fuck a donkey, no sweat. and Vice sent down some hipster who was just like, they're actually fucking a donkey. But then I seen it on Twitter. I was like, am I going to jail, bro?
Another daisy chain wormhole I went down is, what do you call the community again of people where they have the rump spring?
Amish.
People who never came back from it.
Yeah.
And they were interviewing them, and you know they were ashamed, but
Yeah.
they're just like, I'm having too much crack here.
The guy's there with a full bowl cut.
Yeah.
That he's just like, listen, man, it is lit.
Yeah.
It is lit when you leave.
Because how long is rump spring again?
Is it a year?
Like if you grew up in that strict of a community, right, and then they go, right, where you pop now and have a year to yourself, smoke as many binds as you can, have as many drinks as you can, have as much unmarried sex as you want,
Unmarried sex?
take a few lines or whatever you fancy, you would never go back. I'm not fucking milking a goat now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not living in a house with no electric.
100%.
You know? Got myself a vibrating board here. I'm busting all over the gaff. But you'd be handy. You know, you brought up in that lifestyle. You know, you would take a bit of that lifestyle into real life. Mm-hmm. You know, people are like, oh, I'm going to go, you know, I need to buy a little chest of drawers from my bedroom. The guy's like, you fucking mad. Make it. I'll make it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, you got that lifestyle.
Yeah, but then that's not reality though. Like what they grew up in, that's not.
I thought you said that's not really Aldi.
No.
That's not Aldi, bro.
They just, you know, it's a mad way to be raised, like, because it's like people in secondary school that maybe their parents were too strict and like didn't allow them to go out drinking. They always ended up being the biggest headers in uni. So that's
True.
a very extreme version of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you would just get out and go absolutely fucking nuts.
I've had a rump spring for about 12 years. You know?
That rump is springing.
I know it is. It didn't you always look like this?
It didn't always used to spring.
There was a time when my hole was flat.
Is there a video of you in this vibrating machine?
Short took it.
Tell him to send it to you. I got it. I got to see that. Anyway, I'll play some information from this cool guy.
I just released my seed all over my wee fur, and it's so amazing. I know this seems gross, but it's so mushroomy. I have been creating the most juicy population paste, love mustard. What else could we call it? Dong juice, to share with my only place followers. And we just performed this ritual where we stimulated our hummus cannons for a good 5 minutes, and then we just allowed them to explode all over our wee fur. Now, the wee fur in Chinese medicine is the extra bravery energy of the lungs. So, if you need more bravery, grow out your wee fur and then release your beautiful hummus. Your beautiful...
That's
See,
Dr.
that-
Seuss.
there- that's the mistake I made by shaving my wee fur.
Yes, the wee fur.
I've lost all my bravery
Yeah.
because I shaved my wee fur.
Bravery's gone. You
No.
lose the wee fur, you're a coward.
Now that guy should be in prison, shouldn't he?
Yeah, play another one of his videos there.
I'll
for
see
the
what I
crack.
got here. What other fucking disasters have I got going on? There's me and you. That's a promo for our next live pod.
I feel like there'd be a lot more impact if it was me and you
Oh god, it'd be like them.
tearing ACL.
It'd be like that Attenborough documentary where the walruses were fighting.
Did you ever see that video of Jason Kelce fucking stomach bumping a guy and he tears his ACL?
The other guy?
Yeah.
No.
On stage, he's like, you know, at something and he's like drinking whatever, and Jason Kelce looks at the guy and goes, come run at me, bro. And then they fucking bump bellies, and your man is like pretending to have a good time whilst having a torn ACL.
I mean, like the level.
This is it here. isn't it?
Yeah.
What I think now is the time. Santa Claus is up there.
Kelsey's got no idea.
He just tore a guy's ACL.
He does. He just retreats off. Just goes
All
into
right.
the mob and
All right,
retreats
see
off.
ya.
I'm done. IR. I didn't know he had those dance moves.
Oh my god.
But man,
His dance moves.
what a shite thing to happen to
Goes
you.
into the mob and
All right,
retreats
see ya.
off.
Because you'd be
I-
so pumped up.
I know, but I don't know if Jason Kelce broke his ACL or the guy's gravity broke his ACL.
Did you see? I was in a daisy chain at Kelce as well. You see that video of him walking away from like a stadium, and he's carrying like a 12-pack of beer, and some guy's like, "Hey Kelce, how does it feel that your brother's dating Taylor Swift or whatever?" And he turns around and just takes his phone and smashes it to the ground.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
I did.
I love that.
So did I.
I absolutely love that.
Because people, you know, it's a bit like the wrestling thing where people are like, so people, some people say wrestling's fake, and the guy, like, people don't realize like the size of that. Like,
Yeah.
and all he does all day is train like explosive power.
Yeah.
Like the guy would just fucking grab you by the jacket and pick you up and fuck you to your death.
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh, what are you like, you big fucking wanker?"
Yeah.
He's a jolly guy.
Yeah, he's one of the most
a,
likable guys.
But he's a fucking animal. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
The amount of furniture he probably breaks in his house by accident,
Oh, yeah.
just from being a full tank. Like,
Yeah, Kelce numbers on the broken furniture be mad.
crazy.
Yeah.
Big lump.
But it was a feel-good video, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like, I watched that and I was like, good for him.
I stand behind all those sort of paparazzi videos
Yeah.
because you're sort of like, you're kind of like, oh, it's free. It's free country. You can take photos now. You're going, yeah, but don't act like a wanker
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
I love seeing it.
Who was it took a wild run on the paparazzi back in the day? Female singer, iconic.
Bjork.
Bjork fucking went fifth gear right out of the paparazzi, like tore her hair and all.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. You catch me at the end of a flight.
Yeah.
You could say that to me. I get stuck in the.
Oh, you go full Bjork.
Yeah, I'm gonna Bjork out next time I'm in fucking.
I'd love to Bjork out someday.
I'm gonna Bjork out horse. I like the way that guy said it. Bjork. I live in Bjork.
She'd also Icelandic cool.
Oh, she Bjorked it out. At the end of a flight with your kid and all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh fuck! You drop anybody.
And she probably said something.
Excuse me, sir.
smarmy.
Can I see your fucking passport? Bang! Fuck up.
Yeah, take that, you fucking journal.
Take that. I've been on a flight with an itchy bag for fucking 9 hours. I'll Bjork you up, yeah. Bjork.
That's fantastic.
Bjork. Did Kanye not knock someone out?
Kanye's like give up to paparazzi.
I don't think
smash cameras.
but I don't think anyone caught it. They didn't catch the punch, but he's just walking around on the phone, and someone's like, "Oh my god!" And there's a guy just like,
Yeah.
"You should be able to."
Oh yeah. Well, I think it is. It's kind of a dying art now. The old TMZ fucking like follow about, like it's not as prevalent as it used to be. I think because there is so many famous people in so many different segments of society.
Did we watch that recently where like Kanye's in the house and there's like a paparazzi at like 4 a.m. He like opens the garage door.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Morning, Kanye," and he's like, "Fuck off."
Yeah.
That'd be me. If I was super famous, I would just have a mounted machine gun at the house.
Yeah.
Anytime you see any rustling in the bushes. Me and the fucking dressing guy like Tony Soprano.
Just taking out members of the Dungannon Chronicles.
Throne Herald. Throne Herald in the bush.
Whole team getting Bjorked.
Yeah. I'd fucking. You want me to Bjork up? I'll get Bjorky.
Bjorky. Yeah, obviously super famous. Still get that. But yeah, being that level of famous where you're like just being fucking followed all the time by paparazzi asking questions, and then some of them, you know, you do see videos of some of them and they are being like wee condescending. It's like they're looking for a reaction.
They're looking something. You want some? I'll give it. Yeah. That'll be me. You want some? I'll give you. Putting Eddie in the car. Get man ready to go to the park. Shut the door. All nicey. As soon as that door closes.
Oh yeah.
Round the other side.
Yeah.
You fucking get out of my bushes.
Just fucking New Balance shoe right to the back.
Oh yeah, size 11 New Balance to the head.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Do some slab.
And you guys just got to drag a corpse
Yeah.
into your house. Put him in the blue bin. Fold them up. Stuff them in there. Hummus cannon. What are the gay shits this guy up to? This will be me and you. Look at that.
What's this post about now? Just embracing your friend?
Good Colin and the legendary connection between. So who gives a fuck? Is he in? Where is he there?
Between bros?
Between bros. Is this a different guy? Talking about his fucking hummus cannon. But that guy's notorious for like doing a load of these. You know, it's not actually, you know, like they're like old fucking soldiers back in the day used to boost their testosterone by jizzing in each other's ass. But the level of these like Sigma male types, people be doing that.
Oh yeah.
People are like, bro, going for a PR today on the fucking, on the deadlift, jizz in my mouth. And the guy's in the middle of a fucking pure gym. There you go, bro, let's go, let's get it today. Let's get after it.
Yeah, there is a level of alpha / sigma where you are just gay now.
I'm a fucking Roman soldier. I bet you are.
Yeah.
I'm a warrior.
See, that's where you need to come from this country, because you could say something like, I'm a Roman soldier, and all it would take to immediately deflate your confidence with someone to be like, oh yeah.
Oh, isn't I?
Yeah, there he is, a Roman soldier.
I'm a Sigma male. Isn't I? You fucking gay lord. I isn't. You the lads. They're fucking. Yeah.
What is the differentiation again between sigma and alpha? You know?
I think the alpha guy's very out there. Like, I'm the center. I walk into a room, get respect.
Yeah.
The Sigma's kind of like, I know, I respect myself quietly.
Yeah.
By myself.
Yeah.
In the garage, 4 a.m, doing fucking bench presses.
Yeah, it's a lot more subtle.
It's a lot more subtle. It's a lot more lone wolf.
Yeah. We were talking today about the difficulty that men have expressing their emotions and how they're feeling.
Yeah.
You know? It's tougher.
Did I have a bit of a hot take there?
No, I think you were bang on. I'd like you to repeat it.
Here we go. People talk about, because people come to you with problems. You got to listen to your friends. And I was saying, people talk about men being not as emotionally mature. And I was like, I don't know if that's what it is. What I think men are is like stubborn and kind of a bit tougher. Where like a female will be able to recognize a problem and find a solution in a quicker time. Mm-hmm. That maybe is emotional maturity. Mm-hmm. But fellas just are a lot more stubborn. It's the same as going to the doctors. Fellas will be like, just let me coughing up blood for 9 weeks.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like girl would have been straight to the doctors. Mm-hmm. But fellas just take so much longer to get to the fucking point. Yeah,
they have to have like epiphanies.
Yeah.
Like, oh, actually, I'm fucked here.
But the epiphany will be 8 years later.
Yeah.
Just lad, I've been depressed my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just hold it in.
People be in a bad marriage, girls will be like, this isn't working. I don't know if it's fixable.
I'm out.
I'm already cheating on you. We're broken up. Fellas will be like 24 years deep in that.
Yeah.
Just, I wonder if it's a possibility to have a better life.
Yeah.
God, that is depressing when you think of it. Oh, it is, isn't it?
It is.
Oh no, we'll get serious when we'll whisper.
I know. It's to cover up the subject matter.
I know. But I think, what you got to do is, all these Sigma boys, they be doing it. You need to review your life every once in a while.
Yeah.
See where you're at.
Hug your bro.
Huh?
Hug your bro.
Yeah.
Embrace him.
Yeah. And then come in each other's mouths for extra testosterone.
I think it is a thing, though, I think it definitely is a thing. I think growing up with sisters, too, because my brothers were already away to college. Dad was working all the time, so it was just me and the gals, which has turned me into an absolute vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's good. That'll pay off at some point.
Yeah. I can express my emotions.
Unless someone hands you an apple and then you're like... I love this.
Yeah, I need to work on that.
Yeah,
things we can work on,
We'll go work on it. Will we?
Yeah, let's work on it.
That's a lovely Jerry Springer final thought.
Yeah.
I think we'll leave you with that, folks.
Yeah.
That was lovely. I love that.
Just sitting that for a wee bit.
Just in that bit. I am full of pish.
Yeah, same.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Doesn't take long for the looter to reload.
Full of fucking...
My what,
Guys, it's been a pleasure.
What a pleasure.
What a fantastic message to end on.
Yeah, I think so.
You love that. The boys are going to have pishes and noodles, and we will see you on Thursday, I believe, with the Patreon.
Yes, the Patreon. And if you're not there already, get on over
Patreon.com/the Bomb Squad Pod. God, how many episodes? 86 up there. Jesus Christ. Fill your boots, submit your questions for our AMAs. Ask me anything at all. AMA?
Yeah.
Sure.
Which one of the comedians would you love to fuck?
Fuck, marry, kill. Kieran Bartlett, Patrick Dow, Willie Dobson.
So if you like stuff like that, there's really one place for it.
Yeah. Guys, see you next week. And if you want to come see me on my remaining about 4 tour dates, ColinGeddis.com. It's not / anything, it's just ColinGeddis.com.
Nice. It's a good URL.
Buy tickets, come see me.
Portaferry, wake up, get to it.
Portaferry, here, all the hotspots. Cookstown, Coleraine. The big ones, obviously. Belfast Waterfront Hall.
Oh, yeah.
23rd and 22nd.
First date sold out.
23rd is what we're Let's pack them rafters.
Yeah.
Let's pack that upper deck. Yeah. And then 3rd of December, I'll be in Liberty Hall Theatre, Dublin.
Very sexy.
You know, full balaclava. Show of strength. Free Palestine! And then do an hour pedo material. Anyway, cheers, guys. Cheers for listening. See you next time.
Look after yourselves, guys.
Big kisses and all. Way to milk my bladder. Gross. Hummus cannon.
Sorry.